Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to my channel. But more than anything, welcome to the Red Magnetic Serpent Wavespell. Make sure this volume up. You my name is Sky LJ, and of course, if you are familiar with the Law of Time or the 13 Moon 28-day calendar, then my kin number is 105, and I am very empowered and I guess just filled with a lot of humility and love and integrity and honor just to be embodying this signature. So shout out to all the 105s in the world, because we have a very important purpose, as we all do. But this wave spell, this go round, it just feels different. All right, I mean, it feels way different. In the meantime, I don't know how my background sounds, so I'm taking care of everything. Let's just say that. Washing, drying, just doing what I gotta do, cause it's only so much time in the day, right? So anyway, Red Magnetic Serpent Wavespell. What does that mean to you? What do you already know about this? All right. Well, let me tell you how I'm feeling about everything right now. So, of course, we are in this 69 red self-existing moon cycle, all right? We are in a lunar moon, a lunar scorpion moon, okay? Polarizing, challenging. What else does lunar bring? Instability. How do you be polarized, challenged, and stabilized all in the same context? Like, that alone is powerful to me. You feel me? So, and if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you can follow me on Instagram, The Journey of Effective Self-Leadership. That's just what I'm doing. I'm just inspiring that journey through the content that I put out. Most of the time, it's just inspirational, motivational content. But there's a lot more that I have coming, so it's all good. But the Red Magnetic Serpent Wavespell, Instagram link in the bio or description. But also, I am A Jones _adjust. All right. So yeah, as you see, color coded. But yeah, so this wave spell and this cycle alone, man, it's so interesting because I'm still continuing to see the numbers 224 as we continue journeying throughout the beginning of this cycle, right? And so it's like starting a new year in the middle of a whole nother dimension or a whole nother time lapse, timeline, right? We in the middle of 2022, what some people would say 2020 part 2, and for the most part, it just feels like endings and beginnings, like a Vesica Pisces, where it's just like, just that motion, or that infinity motion where it's just like endings, beginnings, or the Kundalini rising, Red Magnetic Serpent, right? So definitely endings and beginnings. The Red Magnetic Serpent deals with life force, so you're gonna feel this more than anything. So I recommend making sure that you find you some music throughout this wave spell and you get to it. Like, you dance. You do whatever gets your body moving, whatever can make you feel it real. Whatever it is that you're being intentional about in your life right now. Because these are the past portals, all right? This wave spell brings the past portals where we're being intentional about where we want to head, because the future portals, once we go down that spine, I don't know if you've ever seen the Zolkin but it looks like a butterfly. And then you go down the spine once you complete the past portals, and then we are birthed into the other side of the reality of what we were being intentional about right now, in the future portals, which are, yeah, uh, we got a little time on our hand. Let's just say that. So let's focus on right now. Being as present as you can is very important. Like I said, we're dealing with that magnetic tone, so we are definitely on that attraction, magnetizing what we are thinking, what we are feeling, and even in the 3D, we just came into a new moon. So before the new moon in Virgo, we were already in the new moon, the lunar moon, the second moon out of 13, dealing with the cosmos or the galactic, the law of time, and the 13th day, the 13 moon, 28-day calendar. So, with that being said, like I said, it's a lot of embodying going on, a lot of integrations right now. I don't know how y'all feel, or if you really feeling the energy course through you, so much where you just gotta scream. Like, you having breakthroughs. Are you having breakthroughs? Are you having breakdowns? Pay attention to all these things, because it's all important. You just gotta feel it real, but at the same time, I want to say be visionary about what it is that you want to do in these moments, all right? So if it's something that you want to do, if it's something that you're expecting to come through and you just feeling it, like without a doubt, you're hearing it, you're hearing your higher self come through, you're feeling the integrations, all of those things, then by all means, embrace it, okay? Because it's happening, and I'm being confirmed, through the things in my life, starting some new things, ending some things, and then also seeing it in the people around me, where it's like forced endings. Like, you thought you were going to have to wait till January to do a thing. Nah, we about to bring it to you now. We about to shut this whole thing down to make sure you understand that now you were supposed to been left, or you were supposed to been did this. We gonna make this happen for you right now, all right? So, whatever's going on in your life, if it abruptly ended, I know I also heard today, I'm just paying attention to the day, and that's one thing that you should do during this wave spell is pay attention to what's going on when people are speaking to you and they're telling you different things, because you just never know how that whole thing can come up when you review your day, like how things are still in sync, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Like, I was talking to someone, and it was just interesting because they were letting me know that, they were laid off in June, and I know a lot of people are also, it's like a juxtaposition, it's like a balance where a lot of people are being hired, a lot of companies are hiring, and a lot of companies are firing or letting go, or pretty much ending contracts, so I just would recommend to pay attention to what's going on around you, and just realize how blessed and grateful you should be for where you are in this present moment, okay? Because by the end of this wave spell, you're going to be in a whole nother place in your life. You're going to be exactly where you said you wanted to be, or you're heading there, all right? So remember all those things that you spoke about, that you wrote about, that you dreamed about, that you wished for, that you prayed for, that you put on the altar for, that that the things that you never knew you needed, right? Because they're on their way, or they're already here. All right? So let's go over this purpose. I unify in order to survive, attracting instinct. I seal the store of life force with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power double. Now, I'm going to make it my intention to make sure that I lead you all, whoever pays attention to this video, otherwise it's just going to be out, but that I help lead and guide you all through this wave spell. I've been really in sync with this calendar and with the law of time for almost, let's see, since 2008. Since almost, it's past 10 years. It's been a while. Like, I remember the exact moment when I first went on the website, because I went from this discussion board where they were talking about the Galactic Federation, and then that website ended, and they were like, go to the lawtime.org for more info on this, and from there I was there, and then I took time off after I started, going through it myself, embodying it myself. And then I came back into it maybe about a few years ago with a group. So, so shout out to everyone that I have, just been amongst with this information. Definitely shout out to Dr. Jewel Pookrum. Shout out to Mimic, because, this is a phenomenal time, and I feel blessed to be here right now and be at the beginning of this wave spell. Now, let me tell you something, too, that you probably didn't know. All right, so anytime you're drawn to some type of music, right? Anytime you're drawn to some type of music, okay, that artist, you should look up their CAN number, right? Because they could be in the same wave spell as you. I found this to be true. Jimi Hendrix, right? Red Magnetic Serpent Wavespell. Chronics, Red Magnetic Serpent Wavespell. I hate to admit it, but Joe Biden, yeah, he's 106. It's crazy, right? 107. That's Trump. It's crazy, right? I was like, oh my goodness. How am I the leader of a wave spell with these two people? I was like, oh my goodness. So what do I really need to be doing in the world, So it's kind of funny to me. But needless to say, I take it all serious, but at the same time, you gotta have some humor. So yeah, Trump and Biden are literally in the Red Magnetic Serpent Wave spell, and I don't know what Biden doing. Now, he's a lunar tone. He's a lunar world bridger, right? And that still deals with death, polarization. He's polarizing our ass, all right? Doing the unspeakable. Yeah, but anyway, we're not gonna go there. And Trump, he shocked people. The blue electric hand, but he was, I feel like he embodied his signature and purpose to the T. Like, he really did it, because he was shocking the hell out of people, with that blue electric hand. But at the same time, beginning what healing feels like. A lot of people don't like what healing feels like, okay? And then a lot of people don't even like the person that may jumpstart their healing, because they may be triggered by, something that is